Hello everyone, my name is John. Today I will tell you how to set up the integration and transfer of new contacts from Zoho Inventory to Notion. This is necessary in order to automatically transfer new contacts from Zoho Inventory to other systems. For example, in Notion you can create new database items, conveniently store, process and interact with them in every possible way in the future. Now let's move on to the setup. First, you need to create a new connection. Next, you need to select the Zoho Inventory data source system. Now you need to choose an action. In this case, I want to receive new contacts. At this point you need to connect your Zoho Inventory account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window, we need to specify the login and password of the Zoho Inventory personal account. Next, you need to grant permission to ApiX-Drive to work with your Zoho Inventory account. When the connected login is displayed in the list of active accounts, select it and click Continue. No additional settings are provided for the Zoho Inventory system, so just click Continue. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case, there is no need for this, so we also click Continue. Now you see the data for one of your Zoho Inventory contacts. If everything suits you, click Continue. This completes the setup of the Zoho Inventory data source successfully. Now you need to go to the data destination settings. Choose a system Notion. Next, you need to select an action. Add database item. At this stage you need to connect your Notion account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window you need to specify the login and password of your personal account Notion. At this point, you need to grant permission to ApiX-Drive to work with your Notion databases. Check the required databases. When the connected login is displayed in the list, select it and click Continue. At this stage, we select the required database in which new items will be created with each new contact from Zoho Inventory. Note that in order for the database to appear in this list, it must be created and look like this in Notion. Now you see Notion fields for creating new database items. You can assign variables from Zoho Inventory to these fields. In order to do this, click in the field and select a variable from the drop-down list. Note that you can use not only variables, but also write values manually. When all the required fields are filled, click Continue. At this point, you see an example of the data that will be sent to Notion as new database items with each new contact from Zoho Inventory. If something does not suit you, click Edit and you will go back one step. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to Notion. After successful sending, go to Notion and check the result. If everything suits you, return to the ApiX-Drive service and continue setting up. This completes the Notion data reception setup successfully. Now you need to enable auto update and select the update interval, for example once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.